listen to the will of those who will not speak. And if the tools are not willing, they will be.
Welcome to another 1v1 gaming review where we only review games that we have completed. There will be no story spoilers and we'll show you very few gameplay spoilers. I'm Sneaky Pat and today we're talking about Cronos, the New Dawn. Oh, where to begin? The developers, Bloober Team, the same team responsible for the Layers of Fear series, The Medium, and of course, Silent Hill 2 Remake. Well, they're back with another survival horror experience. At this point, I'm literally calling them the A24 films for video games. Once again, they have not disappointed me. Seriously, from start to finish, my body was tense the whole time. While Cronos the New Dawn isn't a scary game, it is definitely an uncomfortable experience. It took me about 21 hours to roll credits, and honestly, I wanted to go ahead and start New Game Plus because I had a blast the whole time. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about the story first. Honestly, I can't really explain what's happening. Not just because I don't want to ruin it for you, but also because I didn't get it either. For half the game, I couldn't even tell you if I was an android or a human. The story is confusing, but that's part of the experience. I do believe in order to fully understand and to appreciate the story fully, you would need to listen to the travel logs, listen to all the recordings, and you will need to read all the files that you will find within the world. But what I can tell you is that an outbreak has happened. It's called the Change. It has turned humans into these nasty monsters, and we call them the orphans. Your goal as the traveler is to find out what's going on. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not spoiling the story for you. But right now, I do want you to listen to Cronos the New Dawn gameplay. It's just lovely. This is the closest thing that we have to Dead Space, but it's also a mixture of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, the Callisto Protocol, and The Evil Within. It's all in one package when it comes to Cronos the New Dawn. When it comes to the weapons, you start out with a pistol, but you'll find more weapons later on. You can also melee and stomp enemies. They're weak, but that's until you find a perk. We'll discuss that later on. But to go along with your guns, you also have a flamethrower. This is highly important because the only way to stop these monsters from merging is to put fire on their ass. You can pretty much upgrade anything once you enter a safe room, much like the safe rooms encountered in the Resident Evil games. There's two distinct currencies, cores and energy. Cores, which are extremely hard to come across, well, this is what upgrades everything when it comes to your BioShock looking suit. Cores are also used to upgrade a few other items, but energy is basically money. You'll use this to upgrade all your guns, and you can even buy what you need at the safe room, assuming you can afford it. In another manner that's somewhat reminiscent of the Resident Evil series are the limited inventory spaces. This presents a significant challenge. I almost never give tips in my reviews, but please always have the bolt cutter in your inventory. Trust me. But aside the struggle of managing the inventory and monsters, there is also a struggle to find ammunition. Given the limited ammunition supply, you really can't make that many mistakes when it comes to shooting. While I'm familiar with survival horror games, I'm sure this will be a problem for those of you who aren't. I can easily see Bloober Team adding an update to where you'll have more ammunition. As you enhance your suit and weaponry, you will also encounter essence, many of which are integral to the story, so that limits the details I can provide. But these are the perks that I brought up earlier. You can only have 3 equipped at once. Depending on your playstyle, these will have a huge role in your survival. There are times where a lot of enemies, they will attack you together. When it comes to the settings, it's a good amount to customize here. You can change your sensitivity, you can remap buttons, and even change the size and style of the interaction button. You, however, cannot change your FOV, nor can you change the difficulty. There's no changing them from easy, normal, or hard. It's all one difficult in Cronos the New Dawn. To ease up some of the tension, the game incorporates platforming puzzles to provide a change of pace. And while they are not overly complicated, I found them to be engaging without being frustrating. Again, it took me 21 hours to beat the game. It just appears to me that a great deal of care and attention has been devoted to Cronos the New Dawn. It hits on all aspects, such as gameplay, sound design, environmental details, creature design, and even the characters you will run into. Cronos the New Dawn, it adapts a cautious approach to the survival horror experience, presenting a familiar concept. It combines elements from previous mentioned games. No, the game isn't flawless. It lacks the dodge mechanic, and the crafting system consumes a significant amount of resources. There are occasional frame rate drops, and the cutscenes become very lengthy and unskippable toward the end, but these are minor issues. Regarding my experience with Cronos the New Dawn, I found it to be very fun. I would certainly suggest that both newcomers and seasonal veterans of the survival horror genre consider giving Cronos the New Dawn a try. Yes, it gets a smash. Before you leave, I ask you all to please like this video so more people can see it, and it also helps us out a lot as well. I also ask that you subscribe if you haven't already. If you're already playing Cronos the New Dawn, or if you've beaten it already, let me know in the comment section without giving away any spoilers. Again, I'm Sneaky Pat, and thank you for watching.